Spiritual surrender, embracing trust and openness. To fully surrender spiritually means to let go of personal control, expectations, and attachments, and to place your trust and faith in a higher power or universal flow. It involves an act of profound humility, where you release the ego's need to control outcomes and instead open yourself to divine guidance, wisdom, and love. This kind of surrender is not about giving up or passive resignation, but rather a conscious choice to align with a greater purpose or force beyond the individual self. Surrendering spiritually means acknowledging that you are not in complete control of everything, especially the outcomes of your life. You accept that there are forces beyond your understanding or influence, and you trust that things are unfolding as they should. It's about trusting that there is a higher intelligence, a divine plan, or universal truth that is guiding you. Whether you call it God, Source, the universe, or another term, spiritual surrender means having faith that this higher power knows what is best for you, even when it's not immediately clear. Spiritual surrender involves letting go of attachment to specific outcomes, desires, or expectations. It's the willingness to accept whatever comes, even if it's different from what you imagined or hoped for. When you surrender spiritually, you learn to live in the present moment without constantly striving or worrying about the future. You let go of past regrets and future anxieties, and you learn to find peace and contentment in the now. Surrendering spiritually often means listening to your inner wisdom, intuition, or the still small voice within. It is the practice of being receptive to guidance from within, as well as from external spiritual sources. Surrender involves being open and vulnerable, knowing that you are not perfect, and that it's okay to ask for help from the divine, from others, or from your own inner self. This vulnerability opens you to healing, growth, and transformation. The ego seeks power, control, validation, and recognition. Spiritual surrender requires the humility to release the ego's hold on your life and accept that you are part of something much greater than your individual self. The paradox of spiritual surrender is that by letting go of control, you paradoxically gain greater peace and freedom. When you stop resisting what is, you often find a deep sense of peace, freedom, and alignment with your true self. In essence, spiritual surrender is about stepping into a state of trust and openness, releasing your attachment to the need for control or to specific outcomes, and allowing the divine or the universe to guide you on your journey. It's not passive, rather it's a conscious choice to accept and flow with the greater currents of life.